What's up, people? What's up? This is Sub. Just got off. Just got in traffic, and I had a chance today to listen to Boyce Watkins break down. I don't know why this happens, man. Like I like. What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, man? Ain't that man slow motion, man? In traffic. I was listening to Boyce today, man. Literally just right when I was getting ready to leave, and I listened to Boyce go in and he made some actual good points about what's his face. What's his name? Colin Kaepernick, and how Colin Kaepernick does not appreciate the fact Jay-Z did a deal with the NFL, right? And one of the things that Boyce said that kind of confused me. Boyce said, well, man, you know, what he say? His Boyce said, he was like, man, Colin Kaepernick is upset and he's keeping his mouth shut to protect this, make money, right? And that's why Colin Kaepernick isn't saying anything. First of all, Colin Kaepernick ain't getting back in the NFL anyway, right? Like let's just call a spade a spade. The dude is not getting back in the NFL. That's number one. So he ain't keeping his mouth shut to get back in the NFL. The people that support Colin Kaepernick will support Colin Kaepernick regardless of what he says, unless he goes out and starts saying some stuff that's against illegal immigration, against feminism, lose some support, right? So, and one thing Boyce said was, well, LeBron James isn't scared of anybody. I mean, he says whatever he wants to say. I'm like, man, y'all gotta stop. I ain't gonna sit there. People here they go, romanticizing LeBron James, romanticizing these celebrities. First of all, LeBron James, to me, quite frankly, says things that are very supported within the circles that he lives in. And LeBron James, to his credit, doesn't give a fuck about 50% of the country. Like, okay, he doesn't give a fuck about the half of the country that's conservative, Judeo-Christian values, probably small government, don't believe in a damn $15 minimum wage type shit. Because if you run a business, if you've ever ran a business, you would understand. Think about it. Any black man start a business can't start a business where he got to pay a motherfucker $15 an hour. Everybody, like if you starting a lawn service, you got two dudes helping you cut grass. That's $30 an hour, man. So you gotta literally cut $240 worth of grass just to pay them before you can make it. Then you got to pay for your gas, everything. By the time you pay for everything, you barely would make any money out of that business. So if you cut enough grass to make $1,200 a week, you ain't making a dime. Think about that. You know how much grass that is? If you charge folks 30, 40, that means people gonna charge you $100 to cut a little bit ass lot, a little bitty ass yard moving forward. So people don't understand economics. One. And that's what's about to happen when they push minimum wage up to $15. Is people gonna start charging $150 to cut a yard that took them 10 minutes to cut. But the point I'm trying to make is this, man. What Boyce made a point I want to kind of get into. Boyce said that he basically was trying to he made a good point. He said, who the hell or who the fuck does Colin Kaepernick think he is to want to have to check Jay-Z for doing a deal with the NFL when this dude just settled on a deal with the NFL for $10 million. Plus, you got a deal with Nike, who makes money off the NFL indirectly, which is true, right? And you making money, I don't know how many millions of dollars with Nike. And he said that Colin Kaepernick is upset with Jay-Z because Jay-Z didn't call him and get his blessing. Or should I say, Jay-Z didn't call him and cut him in on the deal. Which we all know, Jay-Z, he stabbed Dame. When he stabbed Dame in his back, we should all know who Jay-Z is, right? Jay-Z is not loyal to anybody but Jay-Z, okay? That's what I feel. Don't expect loyalty. Jay-Z, his own people, I forget who it was saying that he will use you up and spit you out. That's what he does. So Jay is being true to form. Jay saw some money, and he did what he always does. He stabbed whoever he felt he needed to stab in the back. Now, I don't even think it's a stab in the back, first of all, because That's just the thing. I'm just talking about what Jay did with Dame that I thought was kind of messed up. I thought he did Dame wrong. That's just me. Because Dame was supposed to be in homeboy. Dame was the one out here riding on people, screaming, trying to play good cop, bad cop for him. And he turned around and stabbed Dame in the back, which Dame look like the fool. But Dame a lot of times was cussing and threatening damn near like he gonna whoop folks' ass all the time. So you can't be out here threatening people and screaming in people's offices and shit. That shit look unprofessional. And don't nobody want to be in a professional work environment where a motherfucker talking to them like they ain't shit. Problem. And once Jay left him out to hang, didn't nobody want to fuck with him. Now I like what Dame believes in, but that's another video, right? So let me say this, man. Boy said basically, so when he got mad at Colin Kaepernick, he said, "Well, look, man, seems like to me, boy, Colin Kaepernick, if you trying to protect your money, then fuck the community, fuck the black community. If it's about you protecting your money." I disagree with Boyce. I'm gonna say this. I would love to challenge Boyce and say, okay, so let's say A.G. Gaston was out there with bricks and shit, throwing them at the cops, or let's take the wealthiest financial backers of any business, right? The people that write the checks. I don't need people that writing checks to be out here posting those, giving us social commentary, using their quote unquote platform, because that shit does not empower black people. Black people are not moving forward because of some Twitter post by LeBron James. I don't know. I don't give LeBron James props for that shit. That's why you don't see me like, well, they just trying to stop the black man. I don't give a damn about that. Like, I don't really care. I'd rather LeBron James shut the fuck up and take his checks and resources and use them to empower black people. That's what I want to see. Otherwise, I don't give a shit about you talking about hands up, don't shoot. Just because LeBron James posts hands up, don't shoot, it doesn't help and empower black people. It doesn't. It's not like back in the day when Muhammad Ali was saying what he was saying. Muhammad Ali got a lot of respect from black people because nobody had ever said that. Nowadays, who doesn't think like that? Who doesn't say those things? Who doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, we got plenty of celebrities and plenty of people out here that have said this stuff. I mean, so what? We need more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron James is a guy who I feel like I need to be cutting some checks, bro. You raking in about $75-80 million a year. We don't need you out here talking about hands up, don't shoot on Twitter. Like, that shit ain't finna help me get a job. That shit ain't finna help me get empowered. That shit ain't finna help me do a damn thing. All that's gonna do is to make me feel good. Children don't need you to post and look up at you and say, "Oh man, LeBron James is somebody I want to be like because he went on Twitter and said hands up, shoot." Like, what the fuck is that gonna do? What the fuck is it gonna do if Colin Kaepernick came out and did that shit? I don't even believe in Colin Kaepernick's cause. I don't. I think that shit kneeling for the national. Yeah, I take that back. I believe in the cause. I didn't believe in his method. I thought it was stupid. Exactly. Always in traffic, right? It's Atlanta. But I thought his method was stupid and emotional. It evoked emotion in people. It really didn't empower black people. It didn't. And when he started getting dollars, he funneled that shit straight into the hands of a lot of movements that aren't really for black people. Like LGBT and go, if you've been to Kaepernick 7, you know what I'm talking about, right? So the thing is, when I listen to people like Colin Kaepernick saying the stuff they say, I myself find it very, very, ironic that, first of all, he don't never say shit, first of all. And that's the thing. Boyce Watkins was saying that, well, Colin Kaepernick doesn't say anything because Colin Kaepernick is trying to protect his little money. Why the fuck would he say something? If Colin Kaepernick is in a situation, let's say what Boyce is saying is right, which I disagree. I don't think Colin Kaepernick is quiet because if he speaks, it'll hurt his money. What the fuck? I mean, what conservative NFL fan is giving him money? Like, everybody know what Colin Kaepernick stands for. You wore some socks with pigs on them. So we know what you represent and we know what you're about. You know what I'm saying? So you speak by proxy through Ness Media or whatever her name is and all that. Look, I don't give a shit about what. Like, can somebody else answer me that? Thank you, ABL. His girlfriend does the talking. Thanks, brother. Thank you. That's the thing. It's like people want Colin Kaepernick to come out and be all like, talking about all this militant pro-black stuff, right? Which is cool. He can talk like that. But then when it's time for him, somebody to cut checks, like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What about those brothers that was okay NFL players that kneel for the national anthem that's cut right now, that's struggling? Huh? Where they at? Did Colin Kaepernick? What's up, Cherry? What's up? I spoke to Cherry today. Me and her gonna do a hangout. But I spoke to Colin Kaepernick. If you look at Colin Kaepernick, look at those brothers that was out here, that was all down and kneeling and shit. Where they at? Where them brothers at? Where they money at? They fucked up in the game right now, ain't they? They ain't got no money. See, this the thing. So, did he help those brothers? Because first of all, I didn't get a damn thing. Nobody sent me a check. Nobody helped me start no. I ain't getting no. My credit score ain't jump 100 points by them niggas kneeling. It didn't do nothing for me. Now, Colin Kaepernick is supposed to be, according to Boyce, Colin Kaepernick is somehow scared of the white establishment because Colin Kaepernick refuses to speak because he doesn't want to lose his money. I don't think that's why Colin Kaepernick ain't speaking. I think Colin Kaepernick ain't speaking because, first of all, I've heard him speak. He's not the most eloquent speaker, number one. Number two, I think he's scared. I think he kind of did some shit and didn't know it was going to turn into what it turned into. And he's scared. He's not. I honestly believe that. Muhammad Ali wasn't scared. Muhammad Ali didn't give a damn. Colin Kaepernick technically lost a lot of money. Yes, he did. I mean, yeah, they probably gave him some hush money. It's no thing. You might be right. They probably in part of the deal, like, man, we need you to be quiet. Eric Reed got a contract last year, but his ass almost didn't get that contract. Like, I mean, yeah, he hadn't even done a damn. I think he did a magazine interview one time. He did do that, I think, with him, and he's standing up there with his fists up, with his hair all picked out in a fro, with a black leather jacket on, like he a Black Panther. He know what the fuck he doing. Standing up there like he just, like he the revolutionary, like it's the 1967, and he over in Oakland sometime. That's what, that's what he trying to do. Like trying to get you to think that way, like evoke memories of that. He knows exactly what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? That makes us emotional because that's what we want to hear. Yeah, it was a GQ cover. Thank you. And I think that's what we want to hear. We want to hear that. We want to see that. Because black people love to get emotional about these celebrities that, oh man, Colin Kaepernick is down. And I'm sorry, I respect Boyce, but I think he needs to stick to finance and really dive deeper into it. Some of the videos that kind of doing these pop culture videos, sometimes that shit kind of, I feel like it backfires. I don't need you to talk about Colin Kaepernick saying that he's afraid to put his fist or say whatever because he's gonna lose. Because that really is a poor interpretation. Because it almost seems like to me, in order to give a damn about the black community, if you're a celebrity, you got to go and fuck your money up and say some shit that gonna cost you millions of dollars. Otherwise, you don't care. How stupid is it? See how stupid and unrealistic and unreliable some of these black celebrities, I mean black people on YouTube think. So, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's not effective in the government. This is a government. Exactly. Should have wanted him to interview with him badly. But he didn't want to interview. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. I think he was afraid. But I just think in black people, when I hear people like Boyce Watkins saying, well, Colin Kaepernick is he's afraid, and who the f to think that, Jay-Z, which I agree, Colin Kaepernick needs to stop trying to check people if they do some shit he don't like. Like, that's you. If you made a stance on your own, you can't get mad at everybody for making these stands. I talked to my homeboy Michigan the other day, today, and Michigan made a damn good point. It's this coon label shit that we doing needs to, and this is why. Number one, it's so damn discombobulated as to what a coon is. This is a great example. Now Jay-Z is a coon. I'm not a Jay-Z fan. Y'all know that. You just heard me talk about him, but I'm going to tell the truth. Because my homeboy say I'm a hater. I'm not a hater. I'd rather see the man become a real billionaire and do what he got to do. I don't think he is. Sorry, I don't. I don't think he's a billionaire. But I think he's a multi-millionaire. I think he got a lot of money. And I wouldn't mind seeing this brother become very powerful if he's going to do something to empower black folk. But if he's going to be an opportunist and do certain things, because see, that's the thing, like I mean, it's no way around that. You know, I forget the guy that they're saying that's white, that's always talking about Black Lives Matter, that looks black, Sean King, I think that's his name. And he was going in on Jay like, man, that's hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? So you got to ask yourself, why is it that we've been taught that these celebrities, and see, this is the problem with what I'm finna hear now. At the end of the video, Boyce Watkins was like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to Monique. Monique's wants. I'm like, see, oh, now we gotta listen to what's up, V. Now we gotta listen to Monique ass get up there and call all these niggas is cowards. They scared. That's all she gonna do. And Boyce Watkins, see, one thing about Boyce Watkins, friend Monique gonna come in his face. Monique on some fuckery, y'all. She just is, man. Monique fucked her money up and bitter and angry about it and talking about the same shit instead of, see, if I was Monique, if I was in her position, because I'm gonna tell the truth, y'all. Monique is one of the most talented comedians in the game. She is. Monique is funny as hell. I'm not even, but now she ain't funny. Monique now is a damn, I don't know what the fuck she call herself, a motivational speaker, because she damn sure ain't a comedian. You know what I'm saying? What is she, a community activist now? Because she ain't no comedian. And if you go back, I'm going to say this shit again, go look at the paperwork that her husband released, who's her quote-unquote manager. Look at the video that he released, the email, and the email from Netflix stated clearly that you cannot perform the exact same show for 2 years. Basically, Monique lied on Netflix and said that Netflix said she can't perform at all. There's a difference between that show and at all. Those are two different nuances that make two different arguments. So they told everybody, well, I can't go on tour for 2 years because if I do this, I ain't gonna be able to do, perform, and I can't do that for $300,000. Lied on Netflix, right? So now you done burned bridges. Monique has burned bridges. And now Boyce Watkins wants people to get out here and burn bridges. Black people, let me tell you something. If I get on, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of do this shit every day. I'm in the IT industry, right? Do I need to go and come in there? Like, I got some people that may say some shit from time to time that piss me off. Do I need to cuss these crackers out and keep it real? Or do I need to shut my damn mouth and keep working so that I can vouch for people and help people get their foot in the door in these industries? What do you guys think? See what I'm saying? Like, we need black people, because one thing my homeboy Michigan said today, he made a good point. He's like, the reason the coon argument is a discombobulated, like, whack argument is flimsy is because who are we to tell Jay-Z that what if Jay-Z is trying to finagle his way into a position of power whereby he can affect change by funneling some NFL dollars into some real empowerment for the black community. Now, I kind of don't think that's what he's doing, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You like that, Michigan? That's for you, homie. I don't know. Maybe behind the scenes he is, because that does happen. I believe that there are some people that have that spook who sat by the door mentality. So I'm not gonna hate on Jay-Z like that, right? But if he is, why the fuck we gotta call this man a coon all the damn time? You know what I'm saying? I call him back. So why we got to call this brother a coon every day, like all the time? Because so Jay-Z turned down money. Like, think about this shit. Because my thing is, if we gonna make a change, see, black people, we think power is political activism, and we think that we equate power to what you say on social media. So we think that Jay-Z is empowering us because Jay-Z, like, I saw, what's his face? What's that guy say? What's his name? I don't believe he's doing it either, y'all. But, my homeboy seems to think they might be, so I'm gonna just leave that shit alone. But let me say this. We see that we equate guys really doing like social media activism as real power. That ain't power, man. Like a celebrity's down now because he makes some posts, or a celebrity's down because he, I don't know, said some shit when he on ESPN First Take. He actually said white supremacy, so he down. I don't need you to say white supremacy. I don't need you to do none of that shit. What I need you to get your ass up and do is, if you making $30 million, $40 million, I don't need you out here fucking with all the strippers. I don't need you taking millions of dollars on a vacation and blowing it and then giving me some social media active. I need you to take them millions and come up with some empowerment. That's what I need you to do. And I'm not shaming these guys if they don't. You can do what you want to do with your money. You don't owe me shit. I will say that. They don't owe us anything. But I'm not finna be your fanboy either. I'm not finna give you props like you down, but you got me. Like, if I'm down, if I'm your brother, let's say I'm your brother, because this way people understand it. Let's say you got a brother or sister or family or a dad. Let's say I'm your dad, right? I'm your dad. I'm worth a couple of $100 million, right? Okay, so you trying to start a business and you trying to get in trucking, and I'm a trucker. I own a trucking company, right? You trying to get where the fuck I'm at. You got millions of dollars. You can call people, you can help people out. And instead of doing that, I go on Twitter and I say, hey y'all, look at my son. I'm so proud of him. Look at my daughter. Look, they started their own company. Look at them. They got this, they got that. You gonna look at me like, bitch, I don't want you to go on Twitter. Man, damn that shit, man. Make some phone calls. You got the resources. Get up off your ass and help, man. Don't be up here. I don't know why every time I go live, I get like 25% likes. Like, that shit is weird. I'm not going to bitch about likes. I don't know. I really don't give a shit. I'm just going to talk. Fuck it. You ain't got to like it. It's all right. But that's the thing. It's almost like a father who has a child, right? And the child is not getting any love from the father. He trying to start a business. Black people are trying to become economically viable and empowered. And instead of these black celebrities doing what's right, like A.G. Gaston did. Like, say what you will about A.G. Gaston. He was cutting checks, man. A.G. Gaston, whatever, was doing what because I think he had some property in Gaston, Alabama, too. But I see a lot of people that worship. We have a lot of celebrity worship, and I think that shit is detrimental. You know what I'm saying? And you should have more so, we should be more principled as a people. And we should have principles that we live by. And if people don't follow these or adhere to these principles, then they not down, man. You know what I'm saying? And so there's no need for us to be all cheerleading and clapping because these guys are, saying certain things on Twitter. And one of the biggest problems I have is and look, I respect Boyce for some of the stuff he says, but today I just thought some of that stuff was bullshit, because he basically said at one time, he said, well, I mean, clearly what's the name cares more about money than the black community. Wait, that's think about that statement for a second. He cares more about money than the black community. I'm gonna challenge that for a second. This is what I'm gonna say about that. Number one, you can't help the black community without money. That's why I named this video what I did. You cannot help the black community without dollars, people. You can't. You cannot help the black community and say, all right, so to help the black community, my money up? To help the black, hey, it is what it is. I don't mind him selling stuff. I ain't gonna say he a hustler because he sells stuff, but that was the wackest shit I ever heard today when somebody say, well, Colin Kaepernick doesn't care about the black community. He cares about his money. He should care about his damn money if he can help. Oh, let me tell you something. What's the saying? You want to help a poor man, don't be one. Like, why the fuck, like, black people, money, I know you guys are kind of, like, this the thing, Boyce imposes this, because he's talked to Dr. Claude Anderson. Money is important, man. Money's very important in the black community. Money actually probably causes 80% of our problems. Money. You know what I'm saying? And I think for us to sit and say that a guy who's in a position, if I put you in a job and you're making $1 million a year off that job, right? And you can go out and help a lot of people and do and empower a lot of people. And I get mad at you and call you a sellout because you don't come out and sacrifice yourself. How stupid can we be? Right? I don't want you to sacrifice yourself. I would call a nigga out. We need to shame people that aren't trying to help, or should I say, I ain't gonna say shame, but we ought to try to put pressure or ask or try to make it more feasible. For I respect the guy who took his resources and and funneled it into the black community to help black people get some sort of businesses or some shit. Like when Killer Mike was trying to get them to put their money in that black bank, that was a great gesture, even though black banks, that's another video. Banks ain't gonna help black folks. They need credit unions, if you ask me. A black bank, I went to that exact same bank and tried to put, not me, my homeboy went in there with $8,000, $8,500 cashier's check, took his money out of Regions and tried to walk into that damn Citizens Trust Bank. They wouldn't even take it. Talking about he had a check systems. This dude got $8,500. That ain't a lot, but it ain't no chump change either. But they wouldn't even let him put money in a savings account. You can go to a white bank and drop your money right into a savings account. They don't care nothing about your damn what you did with a check system. They'll take your money. That's why white banks win. Black banks got to understand their constituency. Who are your customers? What's your customer base? What do they have? A lot of black people have had bad checking systems, check systems experiences. And so that's why I don't think you should just drop your money in a bank. But I respected Killer Mike for the gesture because that was real empowerment. Even if it was for people that have better credit scores, at least it was real empowerment. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, that's some shit I respected. When I see people help people start businesses, I think, what's his face? Shit, Jay Morrison, Young Jeezy gave $1 million to Jay Morrison and did some type of thing to sponsor people learning how to do real estate. Now, I don't know, that's probably was some sort of deal they worked out, but still, I respected that. So I do think celebrities can use their position to help black people. I'm not like that. I'm not hard or hate on black people. But I don't need you as a celebrity telling me Black Lives Matter. I really don't think that's some shit we need. I don't really need you to say black. If you ain't down, if you ain't, you know what that's like? I'm going to tell you what that's like, right? We in a war fighting, right? Y'all heard that World War I was a war based on trenches. It's trench war, right? Trenches when you dig and get out in like a ditch and you fighting and you kind of peep over and shoot at each other, right? So that's a trench war, number one, right? So we fighting the trench war. And I tell you, hey man, you are scared, you a coward because you won't stand up out the trench and run over there and attack the enemy. Is that intelligent? Do we understand political? Because I've heard, and I'm not the biggest Umar Johnson fan, but I respect what he says. He said economics is a branch of military science. If you don't understand how to maneuver economically, if you don't understand that when you get your money, what you do with your money is when the fight begins. The fight begins every Friday when you get your paycheck. That makes more of a difference than what you say on Twitter. What guys, I'm gonna do a poll in the comment section right now. Type of one if you think it's more important for what you do with your money on Friday whenever you get paid than it is what you put on Twitter. What's more important? Type of one if you think putting money, I didn't phrase that right. If you think money's more important than Twitter, put a 1. If you think Twitter is more important than Facebook, social media, put a 2. If y'all listening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. It's not, look, man, it's not based on, to me, that's the thing, that's the point, that's the whole premise behind this whole video. I don't need black celebrities. When Bush said, well, yeah, Colin Kaepernick doesn't care about the community, he cares about money. He should care about money. If you can get $30 million from the NFL, if you get millions from Nike, if you get $10 million in a settlement from the NFL, I don't need you to be a revolutionary, nigga. I need you to cut checks. I need you to do something with your money. What's up? What's up, homie? From the Bronx? What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I need people to take their money and do what you do with your money, with your paycheck, is way more empowering than Twitter, than Facebook. We've been sold a bill of goods that social media is more powerful. I don't give a fuck. No, LeBron, your ass making 75 million, nigga. Come up off them ends. Come up off them ends, nigga. I don't want to hear about you going at Donald Trump. Bitch, I don't want to hear about that shit. Trump gonna be out of office one day. What the fuck? So what you did that? Now, if you took that money and help me set up a business or set up some shit that might be able to employ some black people, then that's some shit I can respect. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thanks, Anthony. You know what I'm saying? I can respect that. But what I can't respect is people saying shit like, yeah, man, I mean, man, LeBron, he down. Why? Well, he said something on Twitter. He did this, he did. I'm like, okay. I don't need that woke bullshit, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we need I don't need woke celebrities. We need celebrities that opening up that checkbook. T.I., your ass worth $100 million. Nigga, I don't need you going on Twitter Live, Instagram, whatever that shit you're talking about, black people this and the black man is God. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it from y'all, man. All them celebrities doing, they on YouTube listening to y'all, man. I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. You guys right now, the guys in the comment section, you guys drive the culture. The celebrities are living their lives and doing shit they want to do to try to get you guys there, to get your attention, to get your respect. That's why they say the things they say. They ain't Lamar. I'm not saying hold on. And that's the thing. And I don't know everybody's business. Okay, let's say they behind the scenes doing some shit. I respect the hell out of the brother. I forget his name. The brother that was from the movie Waiting to Exhale. He was with the guy that cheated on the. Well, he cheated on. He checked on Lela Rochon, and then Lela Rochon was like, "This is the last time you get a whiff of this." That brother, the heavyset brother, that brother there, he was the guy from Brown Sugar. That was that owned the record label that signed them two whack niggas. I forgot his name. But anyway, that brother, man, I respect the hell out of that brother because he one of the few guys I heard that's in the community doing something. Look, man, black people need economics, they need opportunity, they need business. And I think that's the thing I don't hear from the celebrities that I think. And if you don't get that, nothing's gonna change. It's not gonna help me. Think of how you support. I support so-and-so. Yeah, that brother, yeah, you know who I'm talking about. He opening up grocery store. That's what that's doing some shit in the community, man. And look, I'm not saying that's it. But you know what I'm saying? I just, like I said, I think we kiss a lot of these celebrities ass for little shit today. They giving us little token shit. Like, I'm not mad at LeBron, like you guys say, but he's the biggest one that I could think of because Beyonce, I ain't never heard of her doing shit, but doing a little halftime show. Wendell Pierce, that's his name. But Beyonce, I ain't heard too much about her and stuff like that. But LeBron is getting talked about every day, all day. And dudes call people hater if you ever dare say anything. Gotta say some stuff. It's only right if niggas gonna say that and not listen to what I'm saying. Then I gotta say it. So the thing is with him, like with that school, that school. I think he put up some money, but that was a tax write-off. So I'm not to come help the black community. It just is. Now, do you need to go to the black, I'll check to every black person that want to start a business. You be broke, niggas won't give a shit about you. Look at MC Hammer, right? So we do need to be nuanced as black people when we come to the black community and do certain things, because if not, you will get shitted on. That's a fact. You will get shitted on by a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, black people got to understand, man, that these celebrities have shown us time and time again that they don't give a damn about us, and they use. That's why T.I.'s on this socially conscious tip. That's why, like I said, I respected A$AP Rocky for telling the truth. That ain't my lane. And now I'm starting to look at Young Thug different, because I really hated his ass when he said that shit. I didn't like when Young Thug said it. I thought that was fucked up. I don't need Young Thug meeting with damn Bernie Sanders, man. I don't need that. Like, that ain't the nigga to be. And then what get me with these celebrities when they meet with these people, they not act like Cardi B. Like, let's look at this. Cardi B is meeting with Bernie Sanders. That by far is the most. If you're not offended by the fact that Bernie Sanders thinks that meeting with Cardi B is gonna help him get the black vote, something's wrong with your ass. You should be offended by that shit. First of all, Cardi talking about the chick that be on Instagram talking about sucking dick and telling little girls to all this dumb shit about tricking off, and just made a video talking about the levels of hoeing. Now you want to sit and talk with a presidential candidate? You don't go sit your ass down somewhere. Like, go sit your ass down. Seriously. Sit your ass down. You ain't got no business up here talking about trying to talk about the presidential platform, his policy. What do you fans want me to ask? You already know that shit gonna be strained. You think they're gonna say, hey, Bernie, why you support this, but don't support it for you support Jewish reparations, and we ain't did shit to them, but they give money to Israel. You support all this shit. Why we gotta have 2,000 military bases, Bernie? See, because if Bernie Sanders touched the military bases, his ass gonna get shot in the head. Military industrial complex. You touch that, the last person that tried to defund that shit was Kennedy. The last person that got in the White House and tried to defund the military industrial complex was what's his name? John Kennedy. And they blew his damn head off. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? They blew his head off. And so I just want y'all to pay attention to some of the shit, the game that they run on us. Because I'm sorry, I just don't think that's the thing. Like, I really wish Boyce would be a little, just think about some of the shit he says, because he kind of contradicted himself today by saying that Colin Kaepernick doesn't care about the. If Colin Kaepernick took his money and helped start some black credit unions, which credit unions have built-in structures so that they can actually throw money at black people in an intelligent and sound way, obviously, because they got guidelines. They can't just cut a check because you somebody's cousin, right? Can't just go in a credit union. You got to have certain things. It has a fiscal responsibility sense. Those are things that I want to see black celebrities talking about investing in. Because if you're a black celebrity and you take, it's only $150,000 to start a credit union. If you take $150,000 and drop it in a credit union, and you start the Marcus Garvey Credit Union. I said this when they had the damn Donald Sterling shit, right? I said, man, why in the hell are they trying to get, like, when LeBron took a stand on that shit, I thought it was stupid. LeBron was like, I'm not playing next season. Now it's the middle of the playoffs. He wasn't finna miss the playoffs, right? Let's speed him out. It was before the playoffs started. It was like right in between. Donald Sterling said that video came out with Donald Sterling talking shit. I'm gonna miss the playoffs. I'm not even gonna play next season. Like, what? Hold him hostage now, LeBron. Why don't you say you're gonna sit out now? But he didn't do that, did he? He was like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna miss next year if he's there. Because he knew this summer they were gonna make his ass sell that team, right? During the summer, right? So I told my homeboy, and I was called a coon for this shit. This is why I told you that coon shit shuts down real logical discussion and discussing political strategy, because we can't really discuss real power. See, let me say something. You can't really be about political strategy and your ass ain't about financial power first. If you like say what you will, the Asians ain't out here marching and protesting. They don't do that. The Asians are very powerful. We just don't know it. If the Asians want some shit to happen, it's gonna happen. Believe that shit. If the Asians say, hey man, we need to get this done, all right, they'll cut some checks. Next thing you know, that shit getting done. Look at that dude in New York that guy, I think his name was Peter Liang, that cop. They protested one day. Next thing you know, they cut checks. That damn district attorney wound up letting his ass go. Suspended sentence. Y'all remember that? A while ago? So I'm just saying, when they had Sterling over the barrel, if I was one of these damn dudes on that team, it's just what I would have did. I would have said, man, hey guys, if I'm y'all, man, tell that dude to give us $15 million a year to start a bunch of businesses in the black community. I bet you like, that ain't shit. No, what you do is you go start a bunch of credit unions. Damn that, just take $3 million a year. You start two credit unions, and every player get I would have had him start the Marcus Garvey Credit Union. I damn sure would have. And that shit would have been based in all the major metropolitan areas. Since he racist, when you get a guy with a barrel like that, you don't let his ass go over the barrel just by letting him sell the team. Now what happened? A white guy got a team that's worth billions, that's from Microsoft, and Donald Sterling got $2 billion. What did we get? The people that he was talking shit about, what did we get out of that picture? Everybody got paid but us, didn't it? The NFL players got to keep making their little contracts and doing that shit. See, this is why I don't look up to these niggas. Because when it comes time where they can really do some shit to push their people along, they do dumb little side shit that don't really help black people. They don't really do shit that really puts us on. You know what I'm saying? They don't. That's the thing. They don't really do stuff that really puts us in a position of authority and power. I would have told Sterling, look here, bro, you're gonna have to come up off 15 million a year for the next 10 years. There ain't no money. Yeah. If he take that 15 million, just go drop it as a business loan. Yeah. I would have that summer. We would have said that summer we organized it. I would have called Dr. Clark. I would have went and funded, even though I don't even like his ass. I would have gave Umar Johnson out of 15 million. We'd have took 1.5 million and started that black school Umar Johnson was talking about. That would have been one thing we'd have did. Then I'd have went called Dr. Claude Anderson, and we'd have started a credit union, and Dr. Claude Anderson would have been president of it, and he would have made damn sure that they was able to start businesses. Because we got what 18 black banks in the country, and lending institutions or something like that. So I would have made sure that was done. You know what I'm saying? It used to be 23 just a few years ago. A bunch of companies are going under and getting swallowed up by bigger banks. All the assets and stuff are being liquidated. So what does that tell you? Black people, whenever we get a chance to get into a position of power, celebrities and stuff, they know. And you think, let me tell you something, you think ain't nobody know that? Remember during the playoffs that time they walked out and they all had, they had a, what did they have? They walked out at that time and they was talking about what was going on, and they all had like they all had their shirts turned inside out, they shooting shirts, right? When they turned their shooting shirts inside out, what happened was it basically made them, everybody was, oh, that's their protest. I don't give a damn about you taking your shooting shirt and turning it inside out. That ain't what we need you to do as black people. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to benefit the people. What's going to benefit the people is, hold on one second. Yes.
I just wanted to invite you out to the open house on Saturday.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll check it out. You the realtor?
Yes.
I might need to, this Miles. I'm going to holler at you.
Oh, okay. My information's on there. I give you my card.
Okay. All right.
But you remodeling?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
All right. You just started?
Yeah, I did. About a month ago. I mean, I hadn't really been focused on, I've been doing other stuff too. So, but yeah.
Who advised you on doing the remodeling? Or you just chose to do that?
What you mean? Do what?
Who told you need to do any remodeling?
Oh, yeah. Well, I want to remodel it. Why wouldn't I remodel it?
Okay. I just said.
I'll call. We'll chop
I
it
don't
up.
want you to do too much.
I'm streaming on YouTube right now. I'll talk to you. All right. All right. I'll see you. I'll be down here. Yeah. Might need to talk to her. She's a realtor. Anyway, but this is the thing, man. And let me take this car out this damn thing. But when these athletes and celebrities and stuff get people like Donald Sterling was a golden opportunity for black people to get some come up out of that shit. I would have made sure his ass came to the table and cut some checks. That's the first thing I'd have did. I would have got some money cut and got some checks cut for that dude, man. That dude, that was an opportunity for us to make some money, man. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't do it. So that's it. Shit, him leaving ain't helping us. You know, that's all I'm saying. Him leaving ain't helping black folk at all. So I'm about to go in here and check this house out, see what they did today, and see where we at on everything, see how the property coming along. Yeah, you do gotta have a definite plan, man. That's the issue. We never do have one. Ever. We never have one. You know what I'm saying? Priming up. Let's see. It's still priming up. Let's see. Turn this fan off. Okay. This is what we got. This is where we at. They still moving. See where we at today. Okay. You guys see my ceiling. Y'all like, man, why are you painting it black? You'll see. It's gonna look nice, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta trim this room out right here. You know, and that gotta be, well, I'm gonna put a big cover on that. But yeah, they doing it up, man. They starting to paint it. They starting to paint it up. It's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? They doing what they gotta do, man. You know, the paint just now, they just painted in here too, I can tell.
But it's coming along, man. You know. And I'm gonna have a blow by blow for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, but they primed where they put the sheetrock stuff at. Damn, boy, they did a damn. Oh, they gotta still saying that though. They gotta be saying this some more. But yeah, they got it, man. We coming along, bro. As y'all can see, my rehab project is actually coming along pretty good, man. So I just came here today to check on what they was doing. But we getting it, man. You know, I ain't really got nothing to say bad, man. Everything's gonna look nice. Oh, they hung up the damn crown molding too. Look at that. They hung on my crown molding. Hung it up. They got the crown molding done. Got it caulked up, ready to go. Okay, so it looks too. And does it match the old crown? Yep, perfect size. So that was the perfect size. And I eyeballed that, really. I eyeballed that, but it actually matched up pretty good. So everything's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I got to throw all this shit away in here. This got to go. I need to go talk to her and see what she meant about I shouldn't have rehabbed it. I don't know what she's trying to say. If she got somebody like, I don't know, because shit, it ain't done yet. But who knows? Anyway, you guys, man, like I said with this celebrity shit, man, like I think sometimes we put celebrities in a place where they don't need to be. I don't need a celebrity telling me that I need to be, that we need things. When does your next class start? My next class starts mid to late September. So I'm finishing up with this class 9, and we're gonna be mid to late September on the next one. So, yep. But yeah, these celebrities, man, I really think they do a lot of damage. They do more damage than good. And I think most of us don't realize that. We really don't. You know what I'm saying? Telling us that for Boyce to say, because he's a celebrity too, technically, because he done been on Breakfast Club and all that. For Boyce to say something like, well, what did he say? For Colin Kaepernick to not say anything means he's selling out for money is foolishness. I don't need A.G. Gaston, from back in the day, the guy who funded the system. The reason I keep going to A.G. Gaston, he funded a lot of what Martin Luther King did. Went for Martin Luther King, wouldn't be no A.G. Gaston. A.G. Gaston was the money man for Martin Luther King. He cut the checks. King out. He was bailing Abernathy out. E.D. Nixon, all these guys. That was the money man. A.G. Gaston, right? And A.G. Gaston, did we need A.G. Gaston to be a revolutionary with the Black Panthers having shootouts with the cops? Or did we need A.G. Gaston to cut the checks? That's why the Black Civil Rights Movement actually was a lot more effective than the shit we doing today. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit we doing today is more so emotion-based. It's emotional. It's not really based on, well, damn, does that make sense? Is it logical for me to do this? Damn, they got this shit cocked up good. I don't see no cracks. They did a damn good job, man. These boys working, man. They working. But you know what I'm saying? Do we need A.G. Gaston to be out here? You remember in Batman when Alfred was talking to Batman in the last one, the last Dark Knight one. I think it's the last Dark Knight. I think it's Dark Knight Rises. I don't know which one it was, but he was going against Bane, and his back, the guy that broke his back, right? And he was telling him, he's like, man, why do you need to be up here? Why do you need to be up here? You billionaire Bruce Wayne. Why do you need to be fighting and wrestling with a guy who, you a billionaire. You could do just as much, if not more damage with a pen than you can in a damn bat suit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. It is coming along. So that's the thing. We don't need millionaires trying to ingratiate themselves with the masses by doing some of the shit that some of these celebrities do. I don't need Jay-Z. One thing about Jay-Z, I give him, he ain't gonna fuck his money up. He is not gonna fuck his money up. He ain't gonna let niggas tell him that he can't do something if it's gonna make him $1. Now the thing is he down? And who's in his ear? I don't know. Maybe there ain't that many people. I take that. I don't think what I'm saying is so special. There's no way in hell what I'm saying is so special and nobody has told these celebrities, hey man, you probably don't want to do this. You probably don't want to do that, man. You want to do this. You want to do that. I don't believe that. I think they know better. I really do. Anyway, y'all have a good one, man. I'm finna catch out. Bro, you got me eyeing them cheap houses in Alabama going to fly out there on the 26th. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. He signed a 360 deal. He will mess his money up. He signed a 360 deal. Who did? Oh, you talking about Jay-Z. Jay been a snake. Park tried to tell us before he died, y'all. I mean, Park was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And, people, I just want to say thank y'all for coming to the channel, man. I appreciate the love. Let me go. I got to go. And I got a couple of phone calls to make. Thank y'all.